combating nutrition disinformation and general bull. It's Jimmy Rants. JimmyRants.com.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Instagram Live. We've got another Jimmy Rants for you today, so hold on to your hats. We got a really good one here today for you. JimmyRants.com is the website if you want to engage in the content. The way it works is we start off on Instagram Live, and so go follow me on Instagram, LIVINLOWCARBMAN. And once you're there, you can watch live like all these beautiful people coming in down here are doing right now. Then you can watch it on replay there for 24 hours. Then we pop it over to YouTube, where you can watch all the past episodes of Jimmy Rants, which are now in the 80s, pretty close to the 80s anyway. And then the Jimmy Rants podcast just debuted a couple weeks ago, and we got 20-something episodes already up there as well with the best of these Jimmy Rants. Again, it's all housed at JimmyRants.com. So usually when I come on these Jimmy Rants, I talk about some topic within the world of nutritional health. And in the world of nutritional health, there are so many great things that I have talked about, and I have plenty more to talk about. But sometimes on these Jimmy Rants, I like to do a one-off. I like to talk about some mindset types of things, and today is one of those things. Because there's so many brand new people to the keto community that feel inadequate about sharing and inadequate about being a part of it. And I would even describe that inadequacy as fear. They're scared of putting themselves out there, and they just don't know what they could contribute to the community that's not already being put out there. That's you. You know that's you. So listen to what I have to say to you today, because back in 2005, that was me. Now, obviously, 2005, there was hardly anybody talking about health and diet and all of that, but all I had done at that point was lose weight and come off of medications through diet. That's literally all I had. I had no training in broadcasting. I had no training in writing other than I was an English major in college. I had no skills per se. I had no education in the world of nutrition and health, and I was not a medical doctor, had none of that, what people think you have to have in order to have a voice out there sharing with the world. I had none of it. But did I care? No, I did not care, because I wanted to share, and now everybody and their mama does do that. So today we have lots of people doing this, but there's some people that they just don't want to get out there for a variety of reasons. They can't handle the negativity that comes on. But the biggest thing that I see and I hear again and again is, why do I need to be out there blogging, podcasting, doing Instagram videos, writing books? Why do I need to put my voice out there when everybody else seems to be doing it very well? I want to let you know, you might be missing out on your purpose. And when I started doing this full-time in 2006, I'd been blogging for a year. I had just started this little podcast that nobody knew about yet called the Living La Vida Low Carb Show. And little did I know that I was about to venture on my purpose in life. I honestly believe that my purpose is to educate and share through podcasts and books. And had I not taken a chance and gone for it and decided to take the plunge and say, hey, I may not be a medical doctor, I may not be a PhD, MD, RD, or any D after my name, I am someone who has a voice, and I am someone who has educated himself. I'm someone who still deals with the day-to-day of trying to figure things out in my own health. And I think you sell yourself short if you think there's not value there. You have to see the value in your own self. So if nothing else today on this Jimmy Rants, hopefully what you're hearing is that maybe you are selling yourself short. maybe you should overcome that fear of inadequacy that is stifling your purpose in this world. So you need to go for it. And it just angers me sometimes how people will discourage others who are doing really good work and they never get back to it. And maybe, just maybe, that was their role in this world. We can do a whole nother Jimmy Rants all about dealing with ugly people that are out there. But the bottom line is, don't let that fear paralyze you. If you feel like you have something to share that's not being shared, but even beyond that, if you have something to share, your voice is unique. Yeah, I do a lot of podcasts. Yeah, I write a lot of books, but I do it in my style. And so my style isn't the same as your style. So you can put it out there in your words. And a lot of people are doing that. So I'm really happy to hear and happy to see it. But others, they just stay stifled of attaining what their purpose in this life is because they're just so scared of doing it. And they feel inadequate. Oh my gosh, who am I? I'm just a mom in nowhere land trying to raise kids and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I lost a lot of weight and got healthy, but I don't know how I translate that into something of value to other people. All I can say is put it out there. Put it out there, and if people don't like it, then okay, that was great, move on. But put it out there, and you might be surprised how many people connect with your message. So this Jimmy Rants is more encouragement for all of you who do feel paralyzed by the inadequacy that's stifling your purpose in this life. And hopefully, if you have those fears of inadequacy and you're not feeling fulfilled in your life, my 3-word encouragement and cheering you on message for you today is go for it. Go for it. Go for broke. Let her loose. Whatever 3 words you want to come up with, but do it. All right, let's see what you guys have to say. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Good morning, Ashton. Hello, Tracy. Good morning. I'm so excited to catch your message this morning. I bought all your books and are giving them away as gifts. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. Needed to hear this today. Thank you, Fat Fueled at 50. This was on my heart today. You guys know when I come on these Jimmy Rants, I share deep from my heart whatever's on my mind and heart at the moment. Betsy Lou 59, thanks for the encouragement. I needed to hear this today. K Denard 1, thanks for the inspiration. Thank you, guys. Ashton says we are all works in progress, and what we have achieved, big or small, is worth sharing. Yes. See, in 2005, when I first started blogging, Living La Vida Low Carb was created in April of 2005. I was only just a few months out from having lost the weight and basically changed my life. So there were those feelings of, I knew I liked to write, and so that's what I leaned on. And if you're trying to figure out what your role is in this world, go right to your strengths. So if you like to write, you need to be writing, either in books or on a blog, or start an engaging social media channel of some sort. Do something. If you like to talk, you should be doing podcasts. You should come on live videos like this. Just do something that uses your skills and your talents. And here's the thing you're going to learn along the way. You develop skills. And I tell people this story often, that I was a writer. I was not a talker. And so when I started blogging in 2005, about a year later, this guy came to me and he says, if you talk half as good as you write, you should be a podcaster. Now that was 2006. Nobody was podcasting back then, but he saw the potential in me, and I was a horrible speaker at the time. So this is the Living La Vida Low Carb show. It was horrible. Don't listen to the really, really early episodes of my podcast. But over time, I got better. And it was a skill that was developed based on the passion, based on finding my purpose, that I knew I was doing something pretty awesome. So I learned to build on what my strengths were at the time, which was my writing, but then build on that by creating a voice and starting to get the message out that way. And now I do live videos with you guys. So you get better the more you do it. So don't let that hold you back. try to put it out there, but yes, very scary. Bonnie Lene, I understand that. But see, let your fear drive you to do it, not drive you away from doing it. All right, guys, that is the inspiring message I wanted to share with you in this Jimmy Rants episode today, because I feel with all of the new people coming into keto that we need a whole lot more of you guys on board, writing books, or doing podcasts, doing social media channels, blogs, whatever it is that you get the word out, you should be doing it. And I hope this does encourage those of you that might have been sitting on the fence of, should I, shouldn't I? Oh, wow, so many people do it so well. What do I have to add? Don't sell yourself short. Betsy Lou 59, in order to get where you're going, is to take that first step. Yes, always, always. All right, health. I can't say it's HEAALTHHY. I'm not losing weight. It's losing, by the way, not 2 O's. On keto, don't know what to do. Great. If you'll email me at livinglowcarbman@charter.net, I am more than happy to help. Weight loss is a very delicate issue, so I can't really help you on a rant that's about totally something different than that, but I'm very happy to help you. So email me and I'll be happy to see what's going on. Let's see, is keto good for everyone? Okay, again, write those questions to me in an email. My wife and I are in ketosis. Excellent, Kay Denard. All right. So that's it, you guys. JimmyRants.com is the website if you want to engage in the content. And then we put it on Instagram first. So all these people I've been talking to down here, some people watch this on YouTube and they're like, are you like talking to yourself and making up names of people? No, on Instagram, they're all right there. And I'm chatting with them. And then it's on replay on Instagram for 24 hours. Then we pop it over to YouTube so that you can watch the past episodes anytime you want. And then we have a Jimmy Rants podcast that's also available wherever you listen to podcasts. Again, it's all housed at jimmyrants.com. So until next time, we'll see you then.